Alright, here's the spotlight review on the Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Metallic Red Ranger and Metallic Blue Ranger. Our Metallic Mighty Morphin Ranger team is almost complete. There's one that has yet to be announced, but I think I know what Hasbro's up to. Maybe we'll talk about it later on. Maybe. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging, which means we gotta move the figures for a moment so we can look at the front of both Red Ranger and Blue Ranger here. Here's a look at the side here with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers at the top of their heads. On this side here, we've got the Rangers again with that nice glittery sandpaper filling style, which is beautiful. I love it. And on the back of the packaging, here's Blue Ranger and Red Ranger in their promotional image shots, which is basically just a CGI rendered form of the action figures, in case you didn't know that. And that's about it. Now, I will showcase real quickly these two with Pink Ranger, which is our first entry into the Metallic Armor Ranger team. Here's a look at the front, just in case you guys want to see that. Oh, I do apologize for the glare. There, I kind of made it up. There you go. That's about it. There's only one other thing to address real quickly, and it's on this side. And I did pick this up right away as soon as I pulled these two out of box, from the shipping box, of course. There is a little bit of a fade here with the Mighty Morphin logo on the Pink Rangers packaging compared to our prominent Mighty Morphin logos here on our brand new Lightning Metallic Mighty Morphin Rangers. It's just a little nitpick, okay? It's not really an eyesore, it's just something to address. It was bound to happen. So there is inconsistency here, but it is what it is. What are you gonna do? Love the new head sculpt. What can I say? It looks accurate. That's all we really wanted, wasn't it? Yeah, sure, it's not solid color yet, but I can promise you they've got plans down the road. There's plans. They're going to do something, all right? So relax. It's clear plastic figure for now, but soon enough we'll get a solid color Red Ranger and Blue Ranger and Yellow Ranger and Black Ranger. It would have been nice if we had got the solid color Rangers first and then these lovely, sparkly, very clear plastic figures that just that sheen, you can see it, the nice metallic sheen that they coated over the figures. Just ooh, so good, so nice. And even the print job on the diamonds all around are clean. There's no sloppiness at all. They are getting better. They're getting there. They still got to put a little work, a little more effort into it, but they're really getting there. I mean, look at the morpher itself. Look how clean the black bolts are going around it. We got the red trim. We got the Tyrannosaurus coin, which you can still make out, even though it is kind of, kind of blurry because my camera refuses to focus in on something so small, but it is what it is. We also have your standard Blade Blaster in its gun mode, which, I would have preferred holster mode because we got a plethora of these, but whatever. I believe this is solid. I don't think this is actually done out of clear plastic, and probably the better choice because it is small and that would probably break off very easily. Other than that, I will show you a side-by-side comparisons with the nightmare of all things with the Red Ranger, our first initial helmet. Ugh. I did my best to try and fix it. I tweaked it a little bit, but yeah, now I'm looking at my work and it's just, ugh, what was I thinking? Anyway, this looks a lot better. However, I do have to address one thing. It's not as good as the work on the 3-pack. Yeah, the point is there. It's just painted over with glossy black and the silver trim just really isn't that good. Oh, well, it is what it is. It's my figure. Your results are going to be different. Anyway, that's about it for Mighty Morphin Red. A nice figure. I'm going to put him down now so we can take a look at Blue Ranger real quickly because there really isn't that much to talk about here. Comparing to the Red Ranger, it's pretty much one and the same. You can see all the sparkly bits. Of course, it's done out of clear plastic. And we'll test that in just a moment. And here's a look at his helmet, which at first it's kind of hard to make out what's the difference between the original here. But if you look real closely, you'll notice, you'll see it. The original, it's kind of squished as well, but they really did fix it up with the new one, and it looks so good. I don't understand why they went away from the gold eyes, comparing it to the solid blue Ranger we got here, but I think this this orangey yellowish color here kind of makes it pop better, in my opinion. It is what it is. What are you gonna do? So we'll go through the articulation as we do. We do have our standard ball joint at the neck and a hinge. We've got the pin disc shoulder joints. We got rotation there. We got a butterfly joint, bicep rotation, double jointed elbows, wrist rotation, hinge joint for inward and outward movement, ball jointed upper torso. We've got ab crunch, which works great on the Blue Ranger. For some reason on my Red Ranger copy, it doesn't move. It's probably too tight. We do have ball joints at the hips. You get that much kicking forward with both. You get that much going back. You get this much of a split, which isn't much, but what are you going to do? Thigh swivel cut, double jointed knees, which works great on the Blue Ranger. We've got a calf cut right here at the boots. We have ankle hinge here, up and down on nice ratcheting, kind of loose on the Blue Ranger, but I can always fix that up. And finally, we got the ankle rocket. Love these two figures, so good. But what's even better are the accessories that these two come with. So let's get to it. We've got the Power Sword. Power Sword is done out of clear red plastic here, not the kind that you would worry about like on Transformer figures. No, this is soft material. I have no fear about forcing this. Looks good. So anyway, we do have nice silver here for the blade. We got some gold trimming, and we've got the Red Ranger Tyrannosaurus coin right there on both sides. And then we've got the black handle bit here, which is painted. Of course, be very careful how long you keep this in the figure's hands. Depends on how long it stays on the handle here, rather than rubbing off on his fingers. So there's that. Blue Ranger comes with a little extra. We'll get to it. Here's the Power Lance in its combined form. Does not separate. We've got silver for the front portion here. We've got the Triceratops coin done on both sides in silver. We've got trim here in silver. And this, of course, is done in clear plastic as well with a nice sparkly effect to it. You can kind of make it out. Very nice. Now, for the extra bits, we get the Power Lance again. But this time it's separated, so yes, we can have the option to combine all the Metallic Armor Rangers weapons into the primary Power Blaster in a clear form. That is going to be incredible looking. So there you go. There's that. Now, both Rangers come with alternate hands, of course, and they both come with the exact same sculpt here, so I'm just showing off one each. Here's a balled up fist for the right and the left hand. So there you go. They do shine as they should because it's clear plastic. Why not? We do have lightning effect pieces that I almost forgot to mention. Yes, these do work with these two here. This one's for the Power Sword. This one's with the Power Lance. And then we've got the Zeo Ranger 5 Zeo Crystal and the Zeo Ranger 3 Zeo Crystal, as you can make out the shapes there. Pretty nice. I do not think that these will actually combine, but only time will actually tell. Yeah. Okay. So the set's not perfect, but I will say they are trying here. So I can kind of make out Rocky DeSantos in this alternate head sculpt. The civilian head kind of works in some ways, and then in other angles it doesn't look good, does it? Now for Billy, for some reason, I don't know what happened. It just, maybe his chin's too elongated, you think? Maybe. I don't know. My camera doesn't want to focus on it because it's too ugly, but it is what it is. They're fun, you know, nice extras to have, as always. And that's pretty much it for these two. So we're going to go ahead and do some size comparisons to wrap this up. And who else am I going to do a size comparisons with than none other than our Pink Ranger, the very first one in the Metallic Armor Core 5 exclusives. Oh, if only the other two actually came in. Pick them up. They're great. They are Hasbro Pulse exclusives. I believe they're still in stock at the moment, and they are starting to ship now. So, if you have any questions or comments, you know what to do. Feel free to leave it down below in the comment section of this video. If you enjoyed this one, hit the thumbs up button. And until next time, this is Reddish Power signing off by saying, remember to hit that bell notification icon so you guys can stay updated for whenever I post new videos on this channel, which is a rare occasion at this point. Until then, I'll see you next time.